Hi guys, so today I'm bringing you a personal story. I'm bringing you a story about bullying and my experience with it and some of my ideas of how we could stop bullying or what we should do to stop it. To get to my story, I was bullied from my 5th grade year until my 9th grade year. So 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 5 years. I was bullied for multiple reasons. It first started off with a friend of mine trying to become popular, and he had to pick somebody, so he picked on me. And it turned into threats, it turned into harassment, it turned into torments and teasing, it turned into rumors, and it turned physical. I mean, I was spit on, I had stuff thrown at me. It was terrible. It was a horrible experience. This led to my insecurities with people. From being bullied, I lost respect for myself. I lost my self-esteem, my self-courage, my self-worth, my value. I lost trust in people. Mostly because of a teacher who sat there and told me to my face that I was lying. The people I said were bullying me were these upstanding citizens who would never do such a thing because they were her favorite students. I lost so much from being bullied. And it also had a psychological toll on me and a physical toll on me. I lost my appetite. I barely eat. Even now, I barely gained my appetite back. I always was getting sick, having headaches and stomach pains. I was making myself sick to not go to school. I missed out on so much school for the fact that I just didn't want to be there. I was severely depressed, and I was really unhappy. I lost sleep over it, I lost friends, I lost so much over it. It's not something you want to be in. Now, what is bullying? Is it just words, or is it much more? Bullying is unwanted, aggressive behavior. This behavior is behavior that repeats itself or could repeat itself over time. Now, there's 3 types of bullying. There's verbal, social, and physical. Verbal, taunting, teasing, name calling. That's verbal. Social is being excluded from activities or social groups or not being allowed to join in and stuff. It's rumors or being told not to be friends with someone because of who they were. And then there's physical. Physical is hitting, smacking, biting, pinching, whatever. Anything physical. Anything that has you lay your hand on somebody else or an object that has come from you is physical. Now, where does bullying occur? Bullying occurs in houses, schools, buses, on the internet. It occurs everywhere. So how do we prevent it? First of all, we have to get our parents, our school boards, and our kids all on the same page. Inform everyone what bullying is, inform people on the effects of bullying, and inform people on how to help when you find or see bullying happening. So, as parents, talk to your children. It's something that when Joey's older, I'm going to stress the fact of talking to him. I'm going to talk to him about everything between bullying, violence, dating violence, making good choices. I'm going to talk to Joey about everything. I'm not going to shut him out of the world and shelter him and pretend like this doesn't happen. So parents, talk to your kids. Tell them what bullying is. Tell them how it's wrong. Tell them how to prevent it. Tell them to stand up if they see it happening. Did you know 6 out of 10 American youth witness some type of bullying and don't do anything? Don't say anything. Don't stop it. Don't tell anybody that it's happening. They just sit there and watch it and don't say anything. That's horrible. That means 6 out of 10 kids see this happening, see somebody getting tormented, and don't do anything. What does that say for a parent? That says you're neglectful and you're teaching your child to be neglectful and not observe and be truthful and honest to what's going on. Now maybe you don't know. Maybe your kid doesn't know what's right and wrong yet. That's why you should talk to them and help them understand what's right and wrong. As for school board, listen. When a student comes to you and tells you that this is going on, especially if it's verbal or social, don't take it lightly and pretend like, oh, it's okay, it's just kids being kids. It's not. It gets much worse. It does. And students, talk to people. Talk to your parents. Talk to the school board. Talk to anyone you have to and make them listen to you. Make them understand, if you're the victim, what's going on. If you're an observer, tell them what you saw, exactly what you saw, what you heard. This is the only way it will stop. And for the bully himself, realize what you're doing is wrong. It is wrong to hurt somebody else. It is wrong to tear somebody else down to nothing, to make them feel worse than nothing. Here are some facts. I already told you some of the effects, but did you know the effects can have a long-lasting effect on somebody, even into their adulthood? I still could face health issues from getting sick and making myself sick when getting bullied. Did you know there's imprints on my brain of the violence that I went through that has triggered my brain to work around it, just as if I was physically abused or sexually abused from a parent? Guess you didn't, because I didn't either. Did you know that 160,000 students refuse to go to school on a daily basis for the fear or anxiety of bullying? That's 160,000 kids. That's not okay. Let's get those kids back in school. Let's get them to learn, even if they don't go to college. Let them learn, let them explore the world. Here's some other facts that I found out. For the bullier, did you know that since you already abused the power that you have, that you're more likely to do it in relationships to your parents, to a girlfriend or a boyfriend, and to a child, your own child? That doesn't sound okay. I would never want to bully Joey, and I would never want somebody else to bully him. And here's one thing that I never knew until today. I actually looked it up. Did you know that 25% of bullies are convicted of a criminal offense before the age of 24? That's like 2 years from me now. Like 2 years from now, the people that bullied me could be in jail for a criminal offense. That's crazy. I would not want to think about going to jail or having somebody I know go to jail. So let's stop the violence in our schools, in our homes, and on our streets. Let's make everything and everywhere a safe environment for our kids to grow and explore our world, and even for ourselves. The lasting effects of bullying are not only, the emotional damage, but they can also take somebody's life. Bullying leads to suicide, and it also leads to acts of violence like school shootings and stabbings. This is not what we want our kids to grow up in. So let's stop the violence now.